Good morning, everybody. If I sound a little rough, it is because this is the first time I'm talking today. Sadie's joining us. I thought today that I would just simply film a what does my life look like as a stay-at-home wife video. I have nothing planned out today yet. It is a Monday, so this is usually like a day where I kind of reset from the weekend. We had a crazy busy weekend like we normally do, and things need to get done. Cleaning needs to get done, things need to get done. So, what you've missed so far my day is I woke up at around 7 a.m. My husband made breakfast. We had oatmeal and watched a little YouTube, just relaxed for a little bit in bed, which is not made. So, that's literally all I've done, and it is 7:48 right now. So, first things first, we need to get ourselves ready because I'm in my PJs. I haven't brushed my hair, teeth, nothing. You're literally seeing me straight out the bed. So we need to get ourselves ready for the day. Another thing I want to address in this video is more for the people who are thinking about being a stay-at-home wife or who are a stay-at-home wife. Like, there are so many stereotypical questions I get asked, and people thinking that I do nothing all day or whatever. And so I just thought I could talk about a little bit, what has it been like truly, like the truth. What has it been like to be a stay-at-home wife? What have I learned? What is true of the stereotype? What is not true of the stereotype? I thought as I go through my day, maybe we could talk about it a little bit, because I have a lot of people in my personal life who ask, what do you do all day when you have all the time in the world? So let me show you a random Monday in my life where I have nothing planned out and probably won't get every single thing I want to get done. Let's get into it. Okay, so I literally feel rough. Like, my voice feels a little rough today, guys. We're gonna get through it. So the first thing I want to talk about is a lot of people think that I just sleep in every single day. I am super lazy. Sadie's in here if you hear her. I'm super lazy and I don't get anything done. That's not 100% true. I will say there are some days when I wake up and I don't feel good, or I am just having a lazy day and I won't get a lot done, and I might sleep in a little bit more. But on a typical day, I wake up before my husband goes to work, which is about 7 a.m. and we eat breakfast and I get ready and I don't go back to sleep or anything like that. So I'm typically up at this time. This is not an abnormal time for me to be awake and getting things done. I think another thing to remember if you're wanting to be a stay-at-home wife or want tips for how to make your routine better, get ready every single day. Do not stay in your pajamas. Get up, get changed. I sometimes will stay in my pajamas, but I always get myself ready. Like, I always feel if I need to leave the house today, I'm ready to leave the house today. So that's what we're going to do, is get ourselves ready for the day. We're gonna brush our teeth and get ourselves ready for today. Does anybody else use the wet brush? I swear I cannot use any other type of brush. This is the best brush I've ever used in my life. I am a tender-headed girl and my hair needs the wet brush. Like, I've never found a brush that works as good. I'm almost due for another one though, because whenever my brush gets dirty, I just buy a new one. I don't even clean it. I just go buy a new one. Today, well, this whole week, I am fasting sugar and detoxing from it because I've noticed a lot of the foods that I eat are literally just sugar based, and I think it's causing health problems for me. So I'm fasting sugar. It's gonna be really hard, seeing as the first meal that I ate, oatmeal, I usually put brown sugar in it. And so eating it without brown sugar, I literally took like 10 bites and I was like, I'm good. I don't need to eat this anymore. I'm good. I've appeased my appetite, I'm done. So, I don't know if that's a good side effect of that or not, but I'm not exactly excited for where that's getting me. So, anyways, that's a little update. If I am a little irritable today, I'm gonna blame it on that. So now I'm ready, like to a point. Gotta put a new outfit on. We cannot stay in our pajamas all day. Sometimes I do if the pajamas that I slept in are real clothes, so that probably doesn't make any sense at all. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Let's go change. Alexa, what's the weather supposed to be like today?
In Boonville, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for lots of clouds and thunderstorms with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 60 degrees.
Okay, little fit check. We've got some Disney shorts that I got at Disney World. We've got our Faith Over Fear comfy hoodie, and that is it. That is our vlog, and some slippers, cloud slippers, which, by the way, you can't see me, I love. Cloud slippers are my #1 stay-at-home wife hack because you can do anything in cloud slippers. You can do anything in cloud slippers. After I have myself ready for the day, next I come to my desk, which is in my room. I have it in standing position right now. Usually I'm sitting, but I moved the chair and this is just how it was. So I come to my desk and really just make a plan for my day. I will either use a notebook or a note card and just write out a to-do list. So that is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna sit down and actually think about, what do I need to do today? What do I want and what do I need to do today? Because the perk of being a stay-at-home wife is I can still do things that I want to do and fill in with the things that I need to do. Okay, I am back. We have a to-do list. So I need to clean. I think that's like my #1 stay-at-home wife job, is just making sure things are clean. Laundry's caught up, dishes are done, floors are swept, things are picked up. That's my #1 job. I really need to order groceries because, like I said, I don't know if my husband's doing it or not, but I am doing a sugar fast, and I need some things in this house that don't have sugar that are still good to eat. So I need to get some groceries ordered, which he will then pick up later. I need to have a little Jesus time because I need a little Jesus time. And I need to clean out my pantry. I have clothes that need to be organized. I need to scrapbook. In my last video, I started scrapbooking, but I haven't finished it yet, and it's just sitting on my craft desk, so that needs to be finished. And then I need to film, I'm filming this, obviously, but I need to film another video to go up this week as well. So I will be doing that too. So that is my to-do list. It's not super long or super hard, so it allows me time to do other things like watch YouTube when I'm doing something so I can take a little bit longer, or I'll probably read a little bit at some point. It's gonna be a pretty rainy day again today, so not excited about that, but it will be perfect reading weather. I'd also like to keep working on my goals that I talked about in another video. I'm trying to get my walking time down, so like faster, and so far I've managed to do 2 miles in 40 minutes, and that was like kind of pushing it. So I'm trying to keep pushing myself and getting better. So at some point today I want to do that again, and I haven't been doing that every single day, just whenever I'm having a good day, I will just try to see if I can get any better. I've done it 2 or 3 times in May so far. of just really pushing myself, and it went from only being able to do 1.5 miles to now 2 miles in 40 minutes. So I'm getting a lot better. So that's what I've got today. I think I'm gonna start with just getting stuff cleaned, so you'll probably see a little montage, and then we'll see what I'm feeling up to after that. So glasses are going back on so I can actually see, even though they're not aesthetic for the video, and we're gonna get some things picked up. So let's get going. I know what you guys are thinking. Kaylin, why do you have a bed in your living room? I hosted my friend's bachelorette party, and it was a sleepover theme, hence the bed in the living room. We're also getting rid of that bed, so I have to keep it there until I figure out where it's going. So don't mind that. Sadie's kind of taking it as her own for the moment. I have laundry to fold, but I thought I would talk about a couple of things. One being, I love that this is the first thing I hold up to fold. One being, I don't know how this lighting is. So if the lighting sucks, I'm so sorry, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. It is a gloomy, rainy day. Mother's Day was this weekend. And if you guys know my story, then you know that that was really, really difficult for me. I did not have a good time with that at all. Like at all. That was probably one of the worst days that I've had emotionally since everything happened. So, did not have a great day yesterday. The joy of the Lord was still shining at church and in our lives, and I could see that. It just was a really emotionally hard day. Being at home has taught me that I actually really enjoy a slow morning. Like, I do not miss having to get up super early, rush around till I got ready, head off to work, come home exhausted because I was up too early. Like, I love a good slow morning. Overall today, my house is pretty clean. So that's good. It means less time that I'm gonna be doing that and more time doing what I actually want to do, which is another tip I feel like I have for someone looking to be a stay-at-home wife or looking for a more productive routine. If you do a little bit every single day, it stays pretty caught up for the most part. Again, I don't have kids, so I don't know how that impacts things, but as someone it's just us and a dog, if I do a little bit every single day, it pretty much stays clean. It's the weeks where I don't do anything, I'm having a lazy week or whatever it may be, that things tend to stack up to a point where I feel super overwhelmed with it. But today's not one of those days because, like I said, I had people over, so we had to keep things pretty clean for that. Okay, I'm gonna finish folding all these clothes, which I'm pretty much almost done with at this point. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of picking up and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay guys, it is now 12:30. I am eating some soup. I changed my shirt because I was taking a picture for something else, and so this fit the vibe better, but this is so good. I don't even remember what time I updated you guys, but I've been sitting here at my craft desk. I honestly haven't really scrapbooked. I think I talked about scrapbooking. Haven't really done that. Did pick out all the pictures for my phone that I need to go get printed for the scrapbooking though, so I did that. And then my husband's gonna be grabbing me a new scrapbook because I want a different scrapbook than the one that, how many times can I say scrapbook? I'm gonna change it to book. I need a different book for all of our wedding stuff. But I've been sitting here. I've gotten some posts scheduled for my Bookstagram, which I have talked about in a couple of other videos, but I'm actually officially getting it started this month. So if you want to follow, I'll put the username up here and it'll be in the link. It'll be in a link down below. Go follow it. I'm really excited to share reviews and photos that I've taken of the books and just have a good time with it. If you follow me on here, some of the books that I've already kind of reviewed in person will be on there, and you'll actually get to see a little bit more of my review, I think, and also be able to go back to it a little bit easier and see what my rating was and what my recommendations are. So definitely follow me on there. That's what I've been working on for the past couple of hours. Now I'm gonna eat this and relax for probably an hour, maybe get some reading in, maybe watch something. And then before Zach gets home at about 5, I would like to get another YouTube video filmed of another idea that I had and just get a little bit more organizing done on a room that we're working on right now. And that's pretty much it. It's gonna be super slow, just kind of checking things off of a to-do list for the rest of this day. And then I'll probably update you guys a little bit later and see what we've accomplished today. But yeah, that's all I've got for you right now. I'm gonna eat this soup, which is so good. It's chicken and rice, which is so good. And yeah, just keep chugging away on things that I want to do. Like I said, every day in a stay-at-home wife life that I live is different. It's never the exact same. I'm never working on the same thing. So it's hard to show you exactly what I do every single day because some days I do different things. Some days are more craft centered. So I'm crocheting or puzzling or doing things like that. Those are my typically more slower days. Some days I just focus on YouTube and Instagram and social media, which personally I don't love, but in a creating world I love. And so some days look like this where I'm just focusing on more on that. Some days I've slacked off all week, so now I have to do a bunch of cleaning. Every single day is just different. So yeah, I hope this is like a good glimpse into my life and also lives of probably a lot of other stay-at-home wives. But yeah, so I'm gonna do what I just said I'm gonna do and I'll update you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, it is the next day. I know, shame, 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 shame. I did not finish my vlog yesterday. I don't even really remember the last thing I said to you. Also, if it looks like I just woke up, I did. I don't even remember where I left off. I know I talked about scrapbooking, did that a little. Still have a lot to work on. I've made a complete mess out of all of this area. And I worked on my Bookstagram. Again, I'll plug that. And then I ended up taking a nap because it was super rainy and gloomy and I just did not feel good. So I took a nap and I finished making dinner, which was in the crock pot. So that was super, super easy. When my husband got home, we ate some food. I finished up a gift that I'm giving my friend. And then we went to a ballroom dancing class. If you don't know anything about me and my husband, we have started going to this ballroom dancing class every single week. And this month we're learning the waltz, so that's super fun. But yeah, other than that, we really didn't do a whole lot. We finished the night off by watching some Friends and yeah, got to bed pretty late, but that's okay. I thought I would finish this vlog off by giving 5 tips to anyone who is a stay-at-home wife or thinking about being a stay-at-home wife that I have learned in the past couple of months. Okay, tip number 1 that I would have is create to-do lists. Every single day when I wake up, I create a to-do list, whether it's all things that need to get done for my household, whether it's all things that need to get done just for my personal preference, whatever that may be, just have some kind of outline of what you're gonna do every single day. And it can look different every single day. My second tip would be to have hobbies. If you don't have hobbies right now, get some, create some, try new things, because no matter how much you clean, how much you cook, how much you do the housewife type of things, you're going to have downtime. And you don't want to spend it all stuck in front of a screen. You want to have things to work on and keep you busy, because you won't feel good if you don't have something to work on, in my personal experience. The third tip that I would have is to not forget about your community, your friends, your family. Staying at home, a lot of people don't do that. Most people work. So it's hard, because when I would want to make plans is in the middle of the day, and most people have to wait till the evening because they work. And so I often find myself saying, well, my husband's gonna be home at that time and I'd rather just hang out with him, and so I just push everything off. Don't forget about your community and making plans with them, even if it's not now the most convenient for you. My fourth tip would be to save money in any way that you can. Don't use this opportunity as a time to go out and get Starbucks every single morning and go to a coffee shop every single day and spend money on, if you are going to pick up a hobby, maybe find ways to make that affordable for you instead of just buying everything new and going crazy with it. Just your husband will appreciate, or whoever is paying for you to stay at home will appreciate that you have saved them some money. And then my last tip would be, I guess it's kind of a tip. It's more of just a thing. I don't know. It's definitely a tip. People are going to judge you. Not the people that you expect typically, but people are going to judge you in your life and question why you're doing that. And let them. Just let them. It's not that deep. They don't know your situation. They don't know why you're staying at home. They don't know anything about that typically. And if they want to judge you, let them. That is their prerogative. God will deal with that in His own time. But do not let that affect you. I have not let it affect me. I answer questions as honest as I can. And some people get it and some people don't, and that's totally okay. I hope that this video gave you some sort of glimpse into my life. And now my dog's gonna drink water, because whenever I film, she has to be doing something super loud. I don't get it. I think that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you have an amazing week. I hope the Lord is blessing you in so many amazing ways. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.